Well, hello everyone. How's everybody doing? I am glad to be back. It sucks getting old. I'll tell you that right now. All you're seeing over there right now is all the sunshine coming in through my window. This room faces west, so I get this afternoon sun in here. So I would like to say hello to some people. Steve from Wigwag, how's it going, my friend? Glad you can make it in tonight. And who else do we got? Ethan Armitage, nice to see you. Joe Rader, Ralph Greenwood, Anthony Dodge, John Schoolkill. Glad you all can make it in tonight. And who else do we got? Ralph Greenwood, Joe Rader, Digger Evans, my buddy from across the pond. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing okay. Steve Childers, how's it going, bud? Glad to be here tonight. And let's see who else we got. John Tanzillo, how's it going, buddy? John Tanzillo. Ralph Greenwood, I think I said hello to you. Anthony Dodge said hello to you. Curly Express, Dwight, how's it going, buddy? Nice to see you in here. And a lot of people saying hello to everybody, and that's cool. Yeah, I went for eye exam today, and after my cataract surgery, my eyesight was 20/40. And today, with the new glasses I'm going to get, just for reading glasses, they actually corrected my eyesight to 20/30. And he said I'm teetering on 20/25. So that's a good thing for an old fart like me. John C. and EI, how's it going, buddy? Nice to see you in here. And who else? Oops. Hey, why'd you do that? Stormy Sky Rails, how's it going, my friend? Nice to see you. Lehigh River, nice to see you. Ian, I need to catch up on some of your stuff. I know I've been lacking. I've been working crazy trying to get Gary's firehouse built done because I want to do a video. I want to do the finale video tomorrow. So we'll see how that's going to work. If not, I have an alternate video I could show you guys. Anyhow, Thomas, the post-war train guy. How's it going, my friend? Gary Weiss. Hey, Gary, make sure you watch the video tomorrow because it's going to be all about your build. So see you tomorrow. And don't forget, get your wallet out. Just giving you a hard time, Gary. Jim Tedesco, how's it going, buddy? Steve87 PS8P, nice to see you here. Norman Rowe, nice to see you. Ron Bowen. You guys are all hearing me okay? I'm assuming because I haven't seen anybody say nothing. Jack, how's it going, buddy? Kevin Beverly, how's it going, buddy? You must be new to my channel because I do not recognize your name, but welcome, and I hope you enjoyed tonight's show. I'm going through just to see all this here. It says 27. Who's Gary? Yeah, I guess I said hello to everybody, it looks like. RDA N Scale, Alan, how's it going, buddy? Nice to see you in here. Train Freak, Jason, nice to see you. Stick around, Jason. We'll do some scenery tonight. And who else do we got? I think we got everybody. Marky Saunders. Every time I say that, somebody new shows up. And I'm not even down to the bottom of the list yet. Jeez. Well, I don't know if you guys know, but we lost a couple of people in our family in the past couple of weeks. One of them was a really good friend of mine, Mr. David Durbin. I knew him for about 6 years. I knew him for 6 years, and he was fighting cancer for the entire 6 years that I knew him. He finally went to the train world up in the sky about 3 weeks ago, I think it was. And who was the other guy? The other guy was I had a name on the tip of my tongue and I don't remember. Guy had a loud voice. Don't remember. Thank you, John Schoolkill. I appreciate that. Thank you, John Tanzillo. Appreciate that. Yeah, well, that's basically what I'm going to get, Mr. Moen. Actually, I went for the 2 pair of glasses for $79. It didn't cost me $79, though. It cost me over $200. But anyhow, I'm going to have one for reading and one for my night driving because I see a little glariness when I'm driving at night. So I'm going to get the anti-glare glasses with the transitions and all of that stuff. So yeah, $79 wound up to be $264. Yeah. Anyhow, I'm looking forward to that because Anthony Dodge, thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate that, my friend. Who else do we got here? Pedro Spicer, glad you can make it in. Martin Searsmore, nice to see you. A lot of people I haven't seen for a while. That's pretty cool, pretty cool. You guys know that I'm going to be doing. Good for you, Jason. Let's see. Thomas Grassi, nice to see you in here, bud. All right, Chris Mitchell. Yeah, I was shocked too, Chris. And I knew it was going to happen at some point or another because he has been fighting the cancer, like I said, for 6 years. Plus, before I met him, he was fighting the cancer. So, okay. Looks like I finally got to the bottom. You haven't been here for a while? No, this is actually, I've been missing for 3 weeks. This is the first time I'm back. First time I'm doing a live stream. The first time I'm doing a live stream from this room in a long time. But anyhow, tonight, before we get started, I want to say thank you to a few people. And these people have been supporting my channel for more than a year now, and I do appreciate it. So we're gonna give them all a shout out. We'll start at the top and work down to the bottom. Here we go. Mr. Paul Jordan, Ron New Haven Rails, Hot Rod Rodney, Joe Rader, Chris Mitchell, Dennis Dew, Dave BNSF, Bugs Moran, Grandpa Rails, Jim Veronico, Ron Moen, Brian Page, Dustin Zenscale, Robert Young, Mark Arnold, and Kenan Busek. Guys, I really appreciate you supporting my channel. Anytime you guys can do a super chat or a super thanks or anything to help donate to my channel to carry on what I do here in my layout and stuff like that. Anyhow, tonight, David, DES, how's it going, my friend? Nice to see you in here. Alabama Rail fan, you're a new person here. Welcome and hope you enjoyed tonight. Who else we got in here? Ralph, I think, Ralph, you're the only, are you the only moderator I have in here at the present time? I don't think it works on here anyhow. Anyhow, I bought a few things over the past couple of weeks to help with this room, some detailed stuff and whatchamacallit. So I'm going to show you guys what I bought, and then we'll get into the regular video. I want to see if John Dilly, Grandpa Rails, can get here so he can assist me tonight because I'm going to be working on the layout. Well, thank you, Mr. Curly Express. I thank you. I appreciate that, my friend. Anyhow, we'll start off with I bought 2 of these guys. These little office buildings, $20 each. Can you believe that? $20. Anyhow, can't fight City Hall, right? Since I'm going to be doing some scenery around this layout down here, and it's desert scenery. This is little tufts of overgrown cactus or bushes, desert scenery. And safety yellow. This is a tester's paint. Safety yellow. I need that for a couple of items that I bought. Track bumpers. 2 packs. Derek Alexander, glad to see you in here, my friend. Nice to see you. Did I get kissed with that? With what? I didn't get that, Jim. Did you get kissed with that? Oh, I get it. No, I didn't. Anyhow, that was funny, Jim. I bought this building, Piced up. It's going to be one of my backdrops on the area on that side of the layout that I am working on. And then you guys are going to think I'm really crazy, but this is an N-scale oil tank kit. This is going to go in my engine facility. And the reason why I bought this, because the tanks are a little bit smaller than what I have already, and it'll fit just perfect in there. It comes with like 5 tanks. Pretty cool kit. And now, because I'm doing all of this stuff that needs piping, like for instance, this guy back here is going to need a bunch of piping. The area that we're going to work on tonight is going to need a lot of piping, and my ethanol plant's going to need a lot of piping. So I bought this, a Walthers piping kit, and I'm actually surprised. There's a lot of stuff in here. It's got the stuff that goes up and over, and yeah, so I don't even remember what I paid for this. But it is an HO kit, and I am combining HO with N-scale and also Z-scale with N-scale, just to show you that it all works together. All right, let's put this guy over here. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to work on this area right here. This is my Fertizona area, and we're going to do a couple of different kind of ground covers in here. We're going to do a gravel kind of road and a dirt and regular soil in there. So before we get started with that, let me show you what I'm going to be using. Jason, no, I'm not going to be working on that tonight. Probably won't be for a couple of weeks. I still have to build the oil tanker loading platform for this one. I already built the one for my thing, but no, I won't be doing that. Probably for about another week or two along the way. So that should be a fun kit, and maybe I'll do it live. Maybe I'll do a special video. I don't know yet. Anyhow, I am going to do, like I said, gravel in a lot of this. And I'm going to be using this Cinders. And I'm also going to be using this lighter gray. This is Scenic Express. But I have one place on my layout that's got this color. And I got one place on my layout that's got this color. So what I did was I mixed them both in this little cup. Now, when I show you this stuff here, I started using this when I first found out about it from Yankee Dabbler. Ballast Magic. They actually should change the name of that because it's not just for ballast. And I'll show you that as we go along here. Anyhow, I have mixed everything so far, but I have not mixed the gravel part. So I'm going to show you how we're going to mix this. So I'm going to get over to the other camera right now. And let me show you how we're going to mix this. Better stand up and do this. All right, I have about 20 spoons like this in this container right now. Now, the instructions on here say you could do up to 10 spoons of your ground cover to 1 of these. Since I have about 20 in here, 15 to 20, I'm going to do like 2 of them in here. This is the glue. You don't need to do anything else after you put this in here. So we will start with that. And you put a nice spoonful. There's 1. And there's 2. Now we'll go ahead and mix that up. This saves a lot of time as far as, doing the alcohol and detergent and all of that kind of stuff. Some chunks in here I'm trying to break up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all these pieces off. And as you can see, I have taped off the areas that I do not want any kind of ground cover in there. And this guy we need to be careful with. All right. So now the next part is really easy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have, I don't know if you guys can see it all the way back there. Yeah, you can. Gravel road's going to come in off the main street here. It's going to come in here and it's going to be all gravel through here with some dirt around the sides. So basically all I need to do is just start sprinkling this out, get it to where I want it, and then we'll just spray it down with water and let it dry. It'll dry within 2 hours. All right, so I have a spoonful here, and we will start back here. And we just keep on doing this until we get it to where we want it. Now, I know you guys are saying, wow, you do it such a hard way, but I'm so used to doing it this way. I just feel comfortable doing it. And also in this container, I did mix a little bit of the dirt in there. I don't want it to be strictly gravel. Sorry for the silence, but there's really nothing I can say as we're doing this, just sprinkling this out. I keep mixing it up because I'm using 2 different products for the gravel, and they don't want to play nice. John Dilly said he might not be able to make it tonight. So if anybody wants to sit in for him, that would be a help. It's my arm in the way, by the way. Let me see if I change cameras here. That one might be better. No, let's go back to that one. Then once this is all dried up, I'll pull up all the tape and I'll be able to put my buildings in place with no worries about them being on top of any of the gravel or ground cover or anything like that. And it doesn't take very long once you get going. You can see I have almost this whole thing done already. Well, the gravel part anyhow. Now the good thing about this is my ballast has the same ballast magic in it. My ground cover has the same ballast magic in it. But when you're ready to start putting your shrubbery, as long as you do it while this is still wet, you don't have to add any of the ballast magic to your ground cover, like grass or anything like that. It will stay. All right. Excuse me. Now that we have that done, we're going to go ahead and put some of my Arizona dirt. And again, I also have the ballast magic in here. So we will start back there in the corner. And what I'm doing in this area right here, if you guys can see it, I'm going to have the I-17 come across here because it is prototypical for the I-17 and the I-10 to meet up further down the road. So I'm going to be doing that. All right, so now we'll start laying in some dirt. This, like I mentioned in my video earlier today, this area has been naked for 10 years. And it is time for me to start putting some stuff on here. The only problem I'm going to have with this is this dirt I had gotten off of one of my rail fanning trips that I went on, and it doesn't match the dirt that's in my backyard. So I have to go on another rail fanning trip to get this particular colored dirt. All right, guys. So as you can see, we just did some ground cover in this entire area right here. And now all I need to do is take this spray bottle. It's just water, and we'll just spritz it. All right, so now I have some ground cover in there. Now, while it's wet, if I want to start adding some, let's see, what do I have here? Some of this fine turf, just go ahead and put it on top of that. I do not have to mix any of this with the Ballast Magic. As long as I put this on while it's wet, this will stick. So, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and throw a little bit of this on there. And we'll see how that's going to look. Let's see, let's get a different angle this time. Let's get that angle. Now this is a camera that's up here. And same thing, just sprinkle it on. And what I'll do is a little trickle on top of the black top also. All right, so you can see the stages that's going to be happening here. You can see the color starting to come alive right now. So we're going to leave this, and I'll continue some of this because I got to take all the tape off and do the ballast at the same time. But anyhow, that's how it is. Hello, Mom and Son train rail fans. How's it going? Nice to see you guys in here. I'll be sharing that in a bit. I already recorded the Sunday video. And a great song. I missed a whole bunch of stuff here. I wish my co-host was here tonight. And I also lost my... You know, these Bluetooth things are really cool. But when they say they don't want to work, it's not working now. I don't believe it. I knew something would go wrong. Hello, Anthony, Georgia Sunbelt. I'll be sharing that here in a bit. I already recorded my Sunday video. Okay, we'll have to check that out. Hand pink waving. Okay. All right, guys. So anyhow, you saw how easy that was for me to do ground cover. It didn't take very long, 10 minutes or so. But anyhow, it'll be what I just sprayed up with the water right now will be dry in about 2 hours is what the instructions say. And I've used it before, and it does. It dries, and it dries hard. So I am pushing the product. What did I do with it? I am pushing the product, but it is very expensive. I think I paid $17 for this bottle, but it lasts a long, long time, and you save the time on alcohol, detergent, all the time to do all of that stuff. So this is definitely worth it. I know Yankee Dabble sells it because that's where I got this from, but you might want to look around and see if you can get it anywhere else. All right, so you guys have any questions on what I did? Look at his son. Have some Ballast Magic. That's not good, Anthony. You're supposed to use it when you have it. It's so easy to use. I mean, you just saw how easy that was. So in a couple hours after the show is over, I'll peel up all the tape, and I'll probably do the ballast on the track in this area. Tomorrow, Mr. Dave Schenkel is coming over. Dave Schenkel will be coming over to help work on the layout here. We had a good work session last week. We filled in a lot of the empty ties and stuff. So this room is cooking right now. It's actually running also. So we might even do maybe a video of a train running tomorrow. Who knows? We'll see. Anyhow, who makes it? It's Deluxe. 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 I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see that. But yeah, I really like it. It works. It works the way it says it's going to work. So I'm happy with it. It saves a lot of time. Georgia Sunbelt got it from Yankee Dabbler. Yep. John Tanzillo using the Ballast Magic greatly reduces the cleanup and track after ballast. Yep. Yep. Thank you, Jim. I appreciate that. See, all you guys have, you just got to use it, man. I'm telling you, it's going to save you so much time. It does not, but all of this track needs to get a good cleaning anyhow. This tape is really cheap tape. It hardly even sticks. So no, there's no residue on there. How much did I add there? Well, it says for every up to 10 spoons of your ground cover to 1 spoon of the Ballast Magic. And just make sure you mix it up really good, like I did here. You can see that. And it's all mixed up nice and clean. I had to sift all this dirt, by the way. I like it because of the color. It's kind of like an orangey brown. So it looks good. Let's see. Oh, there's Mr. Matt. Oh, there he is. Hey, John. I know you. I think you can hear me. My stupid mouse is not working. All right. Well, I'm going to check that. I don't know why my mouse is not working. John, I can't get you up here unless I get my mouse to work. This is stupid. I knew something would go wrong tonight. It goes away, but it doesn't want to come back. Well, I just got Jason's notification that he's going to be doing hanging out with the freak tonight. John, I am so sorry. I sent him the link. I finally remembered to send him the link, and now I can't get him on here because his stupid mouse is not working. All right, hang on a minute. I'll be right back, guys. right, let me see. Let me plug this guy in and see if he's going to work. There you go. All right, there you go, John.
Okay.
The stupid mouse, it's a Bluetooth.
Oh, yeah.
And every once in a while it loses connection. Once it loses connection, I can't do nothing with it. So I had to run inside and get my mouse that is a wireless mouse. Crazy. So you going to California?
No, I'm in California. I'm going to Texas.
I mean, duh. You're
Yeah.
going to Texas? Where? What part of Texas?
Just south of Fort Worth, Burleson.
Maybe John I don't know how far that is. It might be close to John Tanzillo. I know we got a couple of people that live in Texas.
Yeah, he's fairly close. I think I am maybe about a half hour or so from John, and then Jack is about an hour and a half away. But Jack's already told me that my kids are going to be asking where I am because he's going to have me out all over the place.
John Tanzillo just says 300 miles.
Yeah, I thought he was in Waxahachie.
JD would be fairly close to Jack and Flying Crow. All right.
That'll be 2.5 hours from Robert and about an hour and a half from Jack.
So on your way out there, you're going to stop by and say hello and goodbye?
I figured in June, because I'm going to drag the Roadrunner out.
Oh, really?
On my way back, I was going to stop for a day.
Okay. Hello, Mr. Dave Strange. How's it going, buddy?
Oh my God. Yeah, I haven't even been to this place yet. So all I've seen is pictures and video. So they're leaving. They're leaving in the morning. They're either going to try and get out of here at 1 a.m, but I don't see that happening. I think they'll probably leave about 4.
Who's this?
My daughter and son-in-law going to the house. They movers just packed them up today.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, I saw that, John. They get a lot. They've gotten a lot of big hail up there.
So, are you going to be working, or did you retire?
I'm going to become a full-time modeler.
You mean like me?
Yeah.
So that's cool. All right, yeah. Wow, 300 miles just to go visit John. That's like I can drive 300 miles and be in California from my house. Yeah. John Tanzell says grapefruit size. Jeez. Where did I get?
My other Liza and William and them are going to be down in New Braunfels.
This was
Liza's.
This was a gift to me. I had a question about this cup. Alabama Rail Fanning Productions. This was a gift to me about 2 years ago, and I cherish this cup with my heart. It's actually insulated, keeps my stuff cold, so it's a good. I think Chris Mitchell gave me that. I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember. It's been a while ago. Gorilla Hell in Texas tonight. Oh, geez. Whatever that is. About the steak in Texas, yeah. You know, when I first moved to this house, I had a nice grill and everything like that. And my daughter was here with her friends coming over. We'd barbecue all the time. But when she moved out, I kind of shied away from the grill, and never had it covered or anything. So it took its toll from the weather, right? So I finally went out and bought myself a grill. Good barbecue in Texas. I need to go.
So yeah, I'm can't wait to taste all the food down there.
Hello, race fan. I don't think I said hello to you earlier. And I'm not going to stay too long because Jason's going to have a show coming up here in about another 20 minutes or so. But I'll just do my show up to 6 o'clock and then or 9 o'clock for you guys.
Oh yeah, 6 o'clock for me. Yeah, that's right. Oh, that's
yeah, we're in the same time
zone. When I get to Texas, I'm going to be ahead of you.
Yep.
So I'm going to have to adjust all of my time.
Yeah, really. But yeah, so John
Yeah, see, now
Knopel,
that
how's
I'll
it
be
going,
out
buddy?
in Texas, I'll be able to maybe run into Jason over at Robert's house. We'll do a big op session or something.
Yeah, maybe. Let's see, shaping Northern in the middle of good barbecue, Memphis to east.
Hey, Joe, that's what ice cream is for.
Very nice, Jason. That sounds really good. You have lots of cool places to go eat some really cool
Yeah,
steak.
Jason does have the best of every world, doesn't he?
Yeah. Anyhow, I'm liking this. This is looking good over here.
Okay, John. Well, we'll set that up once the kids get established down there.
How come that's not working? Oh, that's weird.
Hey, Hot Rod Rodney.
I can't change any of my screens.
Oh. Well, you're on one now that's got a bunch of tape on it.
Well, yeah, that's I just put all that scenery down in that area.
Oh, yeah?
2 minutes.
Did that tonight or just a couple days ago?
No, I just did that tonight.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, yeah. See if I get this one in. No, this one. There you go.
There you go.
That's the Fertizona area.
Oh.
So, I've been trying to get.
That'll work, Anthony.
I'm going to have a visitor next month, and I'm trying to get everything up and running for that when he gets here, so he can actually see how the layout goes and he can run a train. I won't say who that is until the day he gets here, and then we'll do a special hello meet and greet.
Cool.
It's my meet and greet. Hello, Rodney. How's it going, buddy?
Digger, I'm not sure I'm cowboy hat material.
You should get one, John. Get a cowboy hat. I got one. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I will have to assimilate out there, so you know.
Georgia Sunbelt says he'll be out to visit you when he's in the Fort Worth area.
Well, that works for me. Maybe he can come help me build the new layout.
So you didn't even see the house yet?
No, I've just seen pictures and video that they took when they went out there and looked at it, you know, and I my daughter took a bunch of little short ones, so I put them all together in one, and I'll look at it, you know, every so often I'll look at it, or I'll go on Zillow or whatever, Google Maps, and go look at the property, you know. So.
Right. Hello, Dave BNSF. How's it going, buddy?
Yeah, that's going to be cool.
Why am I not able to do this? Huh. That's weird.
I'm looking forward to it.
I did a live stream this morning at like 6 o'clock this morning just to see if everything was going to work, because I haven't done a live stream from this room in quite a while.
Right.
And everything worked perfectly, right? And I said, you watch, mark my words, tonight when I go live, something's going to go wrong, okay? And it did. The freaking mouse didn't work.
Well, yeah, I thought I had a notification when I was at work and said you on. It said live stream. No, and then you were on for like 15 minutes or something. I saw.
Yeah, it wasn't very long. It was just a test. You know, you'd be surprised. There was like 15 people in there this morning. I couldn't believe everybody was up that early.
Yeah.
Hello, Brian Ironhorse. How's it going, buddy? Glad you can make it in tonight.
Well, they're probably waiting on Steve Childers.
Hello, Brian. Dave BNSF.
Hey, Dave BNSF. Brian.
Anyhow, so I think that's all I got for tonight. You know, it's been rough. I know it's getting harder for me to do these live streams because, you know, I just don't know what you guys want to see. I mean, I do have a couple of models that I could do my live stream, you know, whatever. Maybe within the next couple of weeks, we might even be able to do an op session in this room.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah. So, I mean, everything is running in here right now. It's just that everything's a mess. I got stuff scattered all over the place. You know, slowly but surely, I'm running out of places to put my tools on the layout.
That's a good thing.
You know, so like, okay, where do I put my tools now? Do I put them on the floor?
Well, see now now what you need to do is go to Home Depot or Lowe's and get you one of those carpenter's pouches, and just put all your tools down in the pouch.
And just keep all the tools in a pouch. Wear a tool belt, huh?
Yeah.
Your Bluetooth mouse. If they stop working, pull out the USB dangle. Oh, okay. All right, I'll have to try that. I'm not going to do that now, but thanks for that heads up there, Thomas. I appreciate that.
When I go out there in June, I'm going to register my truck because my registration's due out here in June. So I figure I might as well do it out there. Save myself a couple $100.
Yeah, really. So I'm getting
mean,
some
literally.
feedback. I'm getting some feedback. Norman Rose says building tips and techniques are all cool. Derek Alexander, think of any something. Just keep up with like you are. All right. So whatever I do, you guys will enjoy, right?
Pretty much
Now,
is what they're saying.
Now, let me explain to you something. Tomorrow's video, and I am going to finish it tonight, is going to be on Gary's firehouse build. The video is over 30 minutes long because I show you all the little details I'm doing to get this building to the end of the build. And then finally, there'll be the reveal. So, if you guys can deal with that, that'd be great. But
yes, Jason, you have to get an inspection in Texas before you can get your tags. I've looked into it. It's going to run me about $75 for the tags. I've got, I'm not sure how much the inspection is going to be, but all I know is it's not going to cost me $385 for the privilege to drive on the roads of Texas.
Yeah, really. Well, because the VA declared me 100% disabled, my registration is going to cost me $20.
Well, that's cool.
Instead of $250. I got disabled veteran license plate on the car right now. So yeah. So what they do is program that Arizona.
John, $7. That's great.
The program that the VA has. Shit, I forgot what I was going to say now. Oh, about driving. Yeah. So if you get 100% disability, there's certain perks that you can get. Number one, you get to get rid of all the taxes on your car registration, which is about $200 for me, plus then the registration and blah, blah, blah. So I wind up paying like $25 for my registration. Yeah. I also got paperwork that I have filled out, and I just need to send it back to the county assessor's office, which is going to take my property tax away. I won't have to pay any property tax.
Yeah, so, that's right. That's what my son-in-law was telling me, because he's an Iraqi vet. He's got disabilities, and so he said that was a big thing in Texas for him in making that decision there.
Yeah. So what I need to do is, the doctor's already signed it. I have all paperwork filled out. I just need to send it to them. In fact, they're downtown Phoenix. I just might go down there in person and do it, rather than rely on the mail and shit, like that. Just go down there and do it.
Yeah, it's easier just to go in person. Yeah.
Yeah. Especially because they say there's no appointment necessary. Just walk-ins are welcome, Yeah. So. John C and EI is 20% disabled, and John Tanzillo is 50% disabled, and Chris Mitchell is 100% disabled. My property tax is 3 cents.
Wow. Hey, Sean.
How you doing, Sean Pacific? Nice to see you in here, bud. Yeah, and I'm looking forward to because that's extra money for me.
Well, yeah, I'm working on that because I've got the tinnitus and my lower back and stuff. So, but
yeah,
now
they didn't give me.
I'm going to be switching from here to Texas. So I'll have
They
to.
didn't give me anything for the tinnitus.
Oh no.
Or tinnitus, whatever it is. They didn't say no. What they said was a zero whatever they call it. It was a zero. And same thing with my tachycardia, with my heart.
Oh,
They,
really?
they didn't give me a thing. They just said it was a zero. So it's not, I don't know how to explain it.
Okay.
All right, Jason, take care. Thanks for showing up tonight, buddy.
All right. See you soon, Jason.
You guys are veterans. Yes, Jimmy, we are veterans.
Yes.
So anyhow, so yeah, I just got to get the papers in. You know, as long as I do it like within the next couple of weeks, then in
Yeah.
October I won't be paying no.
Oh yeah. Right.
no
Yeah.
property tax. So that'll be cool. That's like $1,000 a year, $1,200 a year. So it's $100 a month, basically, is what it is. That I pay my insurance. No heart left. Oh, that's another thing I wanted to bring up. I have a feeling that every time I go to the VA hospital that they're not treating me the way I'm supposed to be treated. Okay.
Yeah.
So 2 weeks ago, I went to the hospital because I was getting chest pains. So you go into the emergency room in a VA hospital, or any hospital, basically, you tell them you got chest pains, you're going right in. They're not going to wait, right? So they get me in triage, they did the EKG, blah, 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 blood pressure, all my vitals, and got me into a room right away. Okay. So they took a chest x-ray, then they sent me down for a CT scan and they came back and said, well, you got this buildup of cholesterol or something in your arteries and your heart. We need to do a stress test to see maybe we have to do a stint or something like that. I said, okay. So they're supposed to schedule for 8 o'clock in the morning. 8 o'clock in the morning comes, they're not ready. 9 o'clock comes, they're still not ready. 10 o'clock comes, I tell them, listen, if you can't get me in the next 15 minutes, I'm going to pack up my stuff, take this IV out of my arm, and I'm going to run over to another hospital and let them do what they have to do. Oh, no, you can't do that. You're a walking time bomb. You could have a heart attack at any time, blah, blah, blah. So they're scaring the hell out of me, right?
Right.
So I wait. Morning comes. Finally, at 10:30, they get me in. They did a chemical stress test because of my COPD, right?
Right.
So I go through all the tests and something like that. I come back up to the room, and I was tired, so I was taking a nap. All of a sudden, I feel somebody tap me on my shoulder, and it was a doctor, and he says, we have good news. There's nothing wrong. I said, you scared of, I almost said that. You scared the hell out of me. And now you're telling me there's nothing wrong? Okay, so now I'm pissed.
Yeah.
I made an appointment with an outside doctor. That was yesterday. I went there. And I said to this doctor, I says, I go to the hospital and I said, I got this wrong with me. They did their test. They said, there's nothing wrong. I said, if you were doing that test, would you go any further to see what was wrong? She goes, she would. So she asked me where my pain was, right? And she's looking at my chart, and I have a problem with my pancreas, okay? Chronic pancreatitis is what it's called, okay? She tells me, where do you get the pain? So I told her, I say, I get it right here on my left side, and it goes under my arm, and sometimes it goes up my shoulder. She goes, do you know where your pancreas is? I said, no. She goes, it's right behind your heart. So you may think that you're having a heart attack, but you're actually getting a flare-up of your pancreas.
Oh.
And there is no cure for that. But my
Right.
point is, why didn't the doctors at the hospital, when they said there was nothing wrong, why didn't they go further? That I had to get a totally complete stranger to give me some sort of theory of what's going on.
Huh.
Now, the hospital that's here in Phoenix, they were under scrutiny like 4 years ago because of the way they were.
Oh
treating
yeah,
me.
I remember. They were, yeah, when Trump was in office, and they fucking oops, they came under the hammer.
Yeah. And and the thing is, I'm getting to a point now that every time I go there, they say there's nothing wrong, and they always give me a handful of drugs. Here, take these drugs. Well, if there's nothing wrong with me, why are you giving me all of these drugs?
That was the problem I had at the Oxnard clinic that I was going to, because the doctor I had, I know she had to be getting close to being retired for retirement, but we would hit heads every time I come in there, and all she wanted to talk about, metformin is number one. Metformin is number one. I don't care. I've got other things we need to talk about, And that's all she wanted to talk about. So when they built the new one over here in Ventura, thank God she didn't go over there with some of the other ones. I got a good doctor now. She listens to me. She even refers me to places. And, I was like, wow, what a difference.
So
what a difference.
Now, this is another thing. I go for my 6-month physical, I guess you want to call it, to my regular primary care doctor.
Yeah.
And she's going over my record and she goes, oh, by the way, your kidneys are not in good shape. Your pancreas is screwed up. You got arthritis in your neck, this, that, and everything. Now, all of this stuff is from stuff that I was tested. I was at the hospital. Why did the people at the hospital tell me all this? I had to find out 6 months later that I had these things, these problems.
Yeah, definitely stay off the metformin. It's not good for you. It might be good for the doctors and big pharma, but yeah.
Yeah, then they tell me I forgot the reason why she gave me the pills. But anyhow, they gave me pills because I'm not getting enough sleep at night. I wake 4 hours, 5 hours, and I'm up. No matter what time I go to sleep at night, 5 hours comes, I am up, right? They give me pills. They say, these are the side effects, just a little rash and a little itchiness and this and that. I come home. I don't listen to them. I go on my phone and I check out what the side effects are. Yes, it did say itchiness. It did say rash and a couple other things. But when I get down to the bottom, it goes swollen tongue, swollen mouth, swollen face, hard breathing. I said, I'm not going to take that pill.
Right.
I mean, yeah, it might be 1 in a million shot, but I don't want to be the one.
Well, I mean, that's like when they advertise these things on TV. It's like, why would you even put something up there that says, well, it may cause suicidal tendencies, it could cause a heart attack, it may cause death. Well, why would I want to try that? Am I suicidal? No. I had a friend that he had certain medication. He's got fibromyalgia, and he told him he can't take this certain thing, and they put a different name under it, gave it to him, and it almost killed him.
So she prescribed 2 drugs. The first one was the one I just told you about. I forgot what it was for, but the other one, the one for the sleeping, she goes, well, there's really no side effects with that. So when you go down to the pharmacy, they kind of explain what's going on. What does he tell me? The pill for the sleeping creates ED, erectile dysfunction. Why the fuck would I want to take that? Oops, sorry.
Oh, hey, Norman says, he said, just get a big jar of hemp honey for a good night's sleep, just a spoonful at bedtime.
Oh, all right.
You see, that's the way. I'd rather go more on the natural side of things anyway.
Yeah. Trackside Mike said something here. I didn't catch what he
said. Yeah,
but
Chris, you can get all the hemp stuff you want down in Texas. If you want to smoke rope.
He owes a quarter.
No, yeah, right, Kevin? Yeah, that's crazy.
Keep it nice, guys. This is a family show. And you know what? I was supposed to say hello to my grandson today, and I forgot to do that. So my daughter sent me my son-in-law sent me a video of my grandson watching me on TV.
Oh yeah,
the last video I did. And he recognized me because when I went there yesterday, Thursday, he's looking at me. He's saying, like, I know this guy. I know I see him somewhere. Hello, David Low Country. How's it going, my friend? All right. So anyhow, I think we're going to call this good. I hope you guys got a little information on the scenery stuff. And if you guys can afford to do it, man, this is the stuff. This is the way to go. I'm telling you that right now. Save a lot of time and a lot of trouble. That Alan, that is true to a certain point, but they do have some real doctors. A lot of them are PAs because, of course, the VA is not going to pay a doctor or what a doctor's supposed to make. So they hire PAs instead. And I'll tell you what, my first primary care person that I had was a PA, and she was good. You tell her one thing, something that was ailing you, and she'd know right away what the problem was. Avini Advantage and keeps him with his health issue.
All right, pulling in my driveway. Oh, hey, good. Have a good time with Dave and his wife down there, Anthony. You guys have a good weekend at Timonian. Want to see some videos?
Right. So anyhow, this Kevin Beverly,
coming
he
up
said
here
my
soon.
father-in-law uses Avini Advantage and is helping him with his health issues. Is that something you could buy over the counter? This Avini Advantage? What is that? So they want to give me drugs for cholesterol, and they want to give me some other drugs. I forgot what the other one was. So I said, you know what? Oh, for my prostate. Okay. So I said, well, you know what? I'm not going to get any more drugs from the VA. I'm just going to go to the over the counter and buy whatever organic stuff is for cholesterol and for whatever.
All right. Good night, Norman.
John, come through Amarillo.
Well, yeah, that's the way I'm coming. I'm coming to 40. I ain't going across the 10. That's ridiculous. My youngest daughter did that and said, no way. I said, I would have never went that way in the first place. I don't care if it takes me 2 hours out of the way. I don't have nothing to do down there on that 10.
Oh, because the 10 is like South Texas. Is that what it is?
Yeah, I mean, it goes across. I mean, if you want to go across Texas, just go on the 10. Come from El Paso and go. That's the long way across Texas. The short way is the Panhandle.
I lived in El Paso for about a year, and I was with a train group down there, a club, and we decided to go to a train show in Dallas. It took freaking 8 hours to get from El Paso to Dallas.
I don't think it'd take that long now, as the way some of those people drive. I hear they fly.
Yeah, John Tanzillo, what I'm going to do right now is I am going to check out and see how much the Medicare, extra advantage things cost, because I'm really getting tired of these VA doctors, always telling me, oh, there's nothing wrong. Then my daughter made a good point too. She goes, when you go to the emergency room, they are just going to direct their attention to why you are there at the emergency room.
Yeah,
they're not going to go any further. They're just going to say, okay, this is it. This is what's wrong with you, blah, blah, blah. Good night. See you later. And they ship you out. So that makes sense that they won't go any further. But to me, it's like when I was fixing cars, it's like you brought your car to me and you said you got this problem, and I put my machine on there. My machine says everything is okay. Do I just say, John, see you, thank you, give me $150 for the diagnosis and take care? No. If the machine says there's nothing wrong and you're telling me you have a problem, I'm going to see if I could duplicate that problem. And if I could duplicate that problem, then I might be able to self-diagnose what's wrong. And these doctors, they don't take that extra step, and that's what bothers me.
Yeah.
Anyhow, all right, guys.
Yep, Jason's coming up.
Usually we'll have a $20 copay. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now.
They got TRICARE going right now. That kind of takes you away from the VA stuff.
All right, guys. Well, I appreciate all you guys being here tonight. It was great being here tonight again. And like I said earlier, I hope you guys got something out of what I did tonight and the products I use and all that kind of good stuff. Look for my video tomorrow. It'll be at noon Eastern time. And we'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Adios.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, you can't.
I can't. Oh, my God. What am I going to do?
Oh, yeah. Do that. Pull out that little thing and put it back in there so that
hold it.
your Bluetooth will work.
Say what now?
The little Bluetooth thing that you stick in the computer for your mouse.
I don't
pull it out and put it back in, and maybe the mouse will work.
I don't remember sticking. The mouse is working.
Oh, is it?
But I can't. It's not letting me click out. There you go. All right.